Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to this week's Sub Saturdays. Ladies and gentlemen, this is basically going to be a video going over some little changes here and there. First thing that I want to say is that the Morningstar podcast is going wonderfully so far. Thank you all for watching and enjoying. The response has been pretty much nothing but very, very positive and awesome. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to move the podcast from weekly to bi-monthly. Actually, it's not even going to really be moving it because we've yet to, focus on a schedule. But yeah, the podcast is going to be bi-monthly. Basically, there's going to be 2 a month. I'm going to pretty much try to schedule it for not the first week, or I'm not sure yet. Maybe the first week of a new month, and then not the second week, then the third week, and then not the fourth week. I think that's good. Yeah, I'll probably do that, although this month it's going to be a little bit different. So there is not going to be a podcast tomorrow. However, I have already recorded the next episode. It's going to go up next week. You may ask yourself, well, why not just release it if it's already recorded? Because I like sticking to schedules and I want to implement this schedule now. It is just crazy trying to schedule people for every week. I've realized that very quickly, especially when you don't have an assistant or any sort of help in getting scheduling down. People are busy this time of year, obviously. So anyways, right now, at least, we might move to weekly in the future, but at least for right now, we're going to release the podcast every 2 weeks or so, so 2 a month. But like I said, I do have the next one scheduled, and it will be up not tomorrow, but the Sunday after that. In addition to that, a lot of people have been asking if they can send me stuff, whether for my birthday, which was last month, or for Christmas coming up, or what have you. If you ever wanted to send me a letter or something you've made or a picture or anything like that, you can now do so. I have the P.O. box reopened. I'm going to put the address in the description box below, and it's also going to be in every future video in the description box, and also on Twitch, and just in a lot of description paragraphs. So if you guys want to send me anything, feel free to do so. I would love to see any sort of letters or fan art or anything that you want to send. Yeah, go ahead and send it to that address. Look at my hair. Look how soft it is. Yeah, it feels exactly as soft as it looks. It's awesome. So next up, Patreon. If you guys want to be a Patreon, if you guys want to be a patron on Patreon, you will now be able to ask questions that we might answer in a future podcast, in a future Morningstar episode. I'm not going to guarantee that we'll answer, because if someone goes on there and says like, what's your favorite color? It's like, you know, it's not that interesting. But if you guys ask interesting questions that I want to answer, and it could be anything, hypotheticals, advice, personal questions, whatever. I can't guarantee that the guest will answer, but I will do my best to bring it up and have them answer. If you guys want to be a part of that, all you need to do is just give $1 or above. Everybody that gives from $1 to the highest amount gets the same thing. So just head on over to the Patreon and just pledge $1, and then you can ask some questions and they might be answered in a future Morningstar podcast. The link is in the description below. 2 more quick updates. You may see that there is a new sort of merch store thing beneath my videos. That's because YouTube has partnered with Teespring and they've added like an integration. It's pretty cool actually. So if you ever wanted a shirt or anything, you want to surprise your loved ones or blah blah blah, get them a Christmas present, whatever, you can now like do quick click access, like right under the videos. Just click it, it'll take you to my Teespring store, and you can buy a whole bunch of like Adronox shirts, Fiesta Friday shirts, stickers, and a bunch of stuff, and they all come in tons of different colors and sizes and styles, men's, women's, whatever. So all that stuff is there, and also in the description below if you want a direct link to the store. And last but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, I talked about my fear for flying in a Morningstar podcast episode, and thus shortly after this video goes live, I will be traveling to North Carolina from Colorado in a car. It's gonna take 21 hours, and I'm gonna try to do it in 1 day, even though everybody is telling me not to do it, but I'll save about $200 to $300 if I do it in 1 day, because I'm gonna rent a car to not put wear and tear on my car. Regardless, that is what's going on. Very soon after this, I'm traveling to North Carolina, and I'll be there for about a week or so, hanging out with my family for Christmas, and I'm very excited, but obviously it's gonna suck making that drive. But I have a crippling fear of flying, so It's gotta be this way. I have done my absolute best to schedule videos. I'm working on so many projects right now, and I'm not gonna give you a sob story or anything like that, but I have done my absolute best. So hopefully by the time that you're watching this video, you'll have a whole slew of content to watch even while I'm gone. Man, if I could just tell you guys how much I've been working, it's crazy. Because there's stuff not just on this channel, there's stuff off of this channel too that I don't really talk about. So anyways, yeah, those are all the updates, ladies and gents. Just to quickly run through them. If you want to be a patron and ask some questions that we might answer on a future episode of Morningstar, it only costs $1. The Patreon link is below. If you want to buy some merch, the link is below as well, but also in that new store section. I believe like there was 2 more things. I hate to glance at my notes, but I'm gonna have to. The P.O. Box, of course. Yes, there's a P.O. Box now that you can send me stuff if you would so like to. And there was one more thing. The Morningstar podcast. Yeah, bi-monthly. Not tomorrow, but the next week will be the next episode. And then probably the first week and then the 3rd week of every month moving forward. So keep all that in mind. I will pre-schedule a Sup Saturdays for next week to go live while I am currently in North Carolina, but it'll be around the time of Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting my videos. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for buying shirts. Thank you for becoming a patron. Thank you for doing everything. Trust me, that stuff is not lost on me, and I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I hope you have a wonderful holidays with your family members or whoever you're spending it with. Have a good time. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.